Hello Earth Signs, it's Kayla's Tarot here. Oh my god, I've been so busy, you guys. I was supposed to get these out yesterday and literally between Christmas shopping, sorting out my granddad, wrapping presents. Oh my god, it's been so hectic. So, anywho, let's get stuck in. So, I'm going to start with Capricorn. Let's start with Capricorn and see what the energies are for Capricorn during this time. So I'm doing 5 card spreads, and these are resonating from the 23rd to the 31st of December. So this is like throughout the Christmas period leading up to the new year, you guys. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. 5 card spread, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn. Alright, that feels about right. Let's see. What's the central issue for Capricorn? Sun, Moon and Rising Capricorn. If you find this doesn't resonate so much with you, please do check out your Moon or your Rising. Or there's plenty of other readers on tarot readers on YouTube that might have the messages for you at this time. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Show me a message for Capricorn. Right, okay, so Capricorn central issue is the Star reversed with the Queen of Cups. Somebody dealing with water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Capricorn, the root of this central issue for Capricorn. The Six of Pentacles. I mean, this looks like really dark to me. You know, it's kind of like he's standing over a village and he's like, you know, why am I not a part of this? So maybe you feel like you're not getting what you deserve from this person. If it's not a water sign, it could be an Aquarius. But at the same time, I'm sort of like, Capricorn, you love it seems like you love this person deeply, but maybe you're feeling a little bit shut out at this time, hence why I'm feeling a little bit hopeless. And I kind of get a stalker vibe from this as well sometimes, at Capricorn. Let me see. What's the recent past for Capricorn? The Eight of Swords. I mean, this would be sort of trapped in your head. This would be kind of like forced to see beyond. Kind of look at it sort of getting a clear view of something. Maybe we've been trapped in your head because you didn't get a clear view. Now we've got a clear view, we can kind of work our way out of this. Right, let me see what's crowning Capricorn during this time. Show me what's crowning Capricorn. Okay, there's those two there. So Page of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Wands. So you could be dealing with other earth signs that could be immature. Maybe you're the earth sign that's acting a little bit immature at the moment, Capricorn, and you know it. And maybe you just sort of, with the Three of Wands, holding back just to see how this pans out, to see sort of see if the energy changes or to see if you calm down a little bit. I don't know, I just think that you're feeling a bit fragile at the moment. What's coming towards you? The Seven of Pentacles. So it's like building blocks to me, being patient. He's got his spade. Waiting for it to come to full bloom, maybe. Maybe you're just waiting to feel a little bit better about this situation before you act on it, especially if you are feeling a bit hopeless at the moment. Let's add some clarification onto this. So let me clarify your central issue, Capricorn. Show me the clarification. Okay, the Nine of Cups. So you guys definitely are feeling very emotional content with someone or a situation at the moment. And it's like, here, we're trying to balance this shit out. Maybe you're a bit over emotional at the moment, Capricorn. We're trying to get this shit balanced out, but the root, we're still feeling a bit shut out. Maybe you shut somebody else out so you can rebalance your emotional stability. Maybe they've pushed you out. This looks all very conflicting to me. Show me more about the root. Yeah, look, what's just fallen out? 5 Pentacles. My intuition never faults. So someone's clearly been pushed out here so they can rebalance their shit. There's clearly love in the picture. We're happy with where we are. Maybe we're concerned somebody's feeling a bit ungrateful. That could be the case, Capricorn. Some of you could be feeling someone doesn't appreciate you in some way. Over this recent past, Page of Cups in the reverse. So we've had to get out of our head. Maybe you've been lacking confidence with someone. Maybe that's been the problem. Lacking confidence. And maybe they've sort of decided to do their own thing or just take a step back and you don't like it. It's sent you a bit doolally. It's quite a very crowning position. What's on Capricorn's mind? Why is this on Capricorn's mind? The Hermit, yeah. Seems like you're the one that's taking a step back here, okay? Maybe someone's got a lot on and you don't want to get in the way. But you're quietly observing in the wings. I kind of see this here as you. So you're just observing someone sort themselves out. But I kind of want to say, even though this feels very cold, it's almost like you're quite happy to do this because you know it needs to happen. You know someone needs that time. Maybe it's to do with work, waiting for a work project to finish, whatever. Yeah, look, let's just fill out the Ace of Pentacles. This is like investment when it comes to your finances. So maybe you wait. Maybe someone's working their little ass off to be able to afford Christmas, and anything emotional has got to be put by the wayside. That's not to say it doesn't exist. It's very much there. We see that in your central issue. There's the love, the emotion, the feeling. It's very much there. The care. But I'm sort of like, you guys are struggling with this. You guys are struggling with the not knowing, maybe. Maybe it's an impatience issue. Look, the Chariot. Someone's trying to charge ahead here when it comes to career, finances, work, and someone else is just a little bit sort of as happy as they are. There may be a few tweaks to make in the emotions department. Maybe things are just sort of heating up a little bit too much. And maybe you feel like you don't have that support. Maybe that's what the problem is. You're feeling like you don't have that support because someone's busy elsewhere. For some of you, I feel like they need to say you just need to chill the fuck out and just let this ride. I just thought you guys were a spirit message for this issue. Spirit message for this issue for Capricorn. Spirit message on this issue for Capricorn. Intuitive nudges. I'm just going to read you the card. Intuition is the language of the soul. We're all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, to our divine spirit. If your intuition, I feel like, especially with the Eight of Swords being in the past position with a lack of confidence, and the Queen of Cups is extremely psychic and intuitive, I feel like you guys just need to listen to what's going on in your heart as opposed to your head. Your intuition will always lead to your heart, and some people get fears and intuition mixed up. Intuition comes from the heart, not the head. So if you really feel like love is there, the emotional side to this situation is there, someone's just trying to settle something to do with finances and career, with the look of it here. Sealing a deal, it's financial investment. Just because you're maybe feeling a bit shut out while someone sorts this out doesn't mean to say that there's nothing there. So I kind of, again, I want to say, to me, you just need to chill the fuck out. If you really love someone or if you really care about someone, you should be understanding, really. Sometimes intuition does lead to a bit of foul play, which I suppose really depends what sign you are, or if you've got any sort of water in your chart. I do think that matters. So let's pull you some romance angel cards just to see. Right, what information regarding love do you have for Capricorn? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive, Capricorn. So yeah, if you're acting batshit crazy with someone because of your own insecurities, saying whoa, 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 if they're busy, pull back and reassess your own shit. Reassess your own situation, okay? So let me just see. Trust. Situations calling for you to have faith, Capricorn. I'll just turn these around so you guys can see this. Let me see. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like you've been doing way too much of this. This is what needs to calm down. Let me just quickly pop a couple of clarifiers on these and see where it's going. Alright. Love yourself first. What's that about? Capricorn. Okay, I've got a few here. Right. So we've got the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon in the flip side. So what's being revealed is hard work, bearing fruit, hard work and effort, actually recognition as well for hard work. So I kind of want to say, if you do pull back, like, less is more, Capricorn. That's the way I feel about that. Less is more. Like, not to overpower a situation. Less is definitely more, Capricorn. Right, what's this trust card about for Capricorn? Show me what this trust card's about for Capricorn. The Three of Wands, trust. If you're being led to be patient and just wait it out a little bit and wait for the right time to come, again, have faith in that. Let's look at this. Pay attention to the red flags. What's this about for Capricorn? Okay. So I've got the Five of Swords. So yeah, thinking about bailing will not solve anything. If you bail because of what's going on in your head, not only are you going to upset someone else here, okay, but it's going to be a false victory. It's actually not going to do anyone any favours by overanalyzing this. Yeah, have the strength to turn this shit around and learn lessons from the past, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers and Strength, these are all major arcana. Damn it, they're all major arcana. For them to fall out like that, that's mad. Having the strength to take this into your own hands in terms of yourself. You can't do anything else about someone else here, okay? If they're busy, they're busy. And it does, I suppose, with this, you know, there's a mountain in the background, that mountain between us kind of vibe. But again, if it's meant to be, it's still meant to be. It doesn't matter if there's something in the way here, which looks like work to me, and money. It's having the strength to sort of tame the beast within, not to bail when you shouldn't. That's how that looks to me, Capricorn. Alright, those are the energies for the end of December for you guys. I'm going to move on and do Virgo. Let's check out Virgo. I'm Virgo, right? Yeah, Virgo rising. So I look forward to doing my own sort. And I'm Aquarius moon as well. How weird. Right, let's check out Virgo. Right, central issue for Virgo. 5 card spread for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's central issue for Virgo? 23rd to the 31st of December 2018. Virgo. Show me a central issue for Virgo. Show me a central issue for Virgo. I do like to wait until some sort of flip out with this deck because these are jumpers. Alright, okay, Virgo, the Hierophant. Also, it's Taurian card. It's your central issue. It's all about tradition, commitment, actually committing to something and seeing it through. That's really what that is, in a traditional way. It also be about organisations and stuff, but as you guys know, this is my readings are more love related. So let's check out the root of the central issue. Harsh realisation. The Two of Swords, this is having to face the truth. You've got no choice, you have to face the truth. Recent past. Sorry, too many out there. Show me the recent past. Recent past. Show me the recent past. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. An offer's been made. These are connected in some way. I'm just going to see what your crowning position is first for, and what's coming towards you. This might make better sense if I do. There's too many out there. If you want to come out again, they will. Right, show me what the crowning position for Virgo. The Ten of Wands. Here, it's sort of in the upright. Here, it's sort of the reverse. Show me what's coming towards Virgo. Coming towards Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. The Magician, manifestation. So yeah, you've got a couple of major arcana here indicating manifestation of commitment and tradition. So let's clarify. I mean, straight off the bat, this looks like, okay, something's been brought forward here. This new offer, new beginning. to do, and again we're looking at loyalty and commitment, a new beginning regarding loyalty and commitment, as sort of, I want to say, shoved in your face. That's how that looks, Virgo. This has been shoved in your face, whether by someone or by realisation or affirmation, even spiritually. It's been shoved in your face to the point where you can't overlook it, because with the Two of Swords here, we're ignorant to facing the truth. Here, you've got no choice. You have to face the truth. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. So let me clarify this central issue. What's the Hierophant about for Virgo? Okay, we've got two here. We've got the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands. This is not making much sense to me, so I'm just going to keep going. It's very conflicting, these two here. One more on that central issue for Virgo, please. The Seven of Wands reversed. Damn it, some of you guys are giving up on commitment. Maybe something's been shoved in your face, and let's clarify this root. What's this root about? What's this root about for Virgo? I've got the Sun, clarity, the Nine of Wands. So it's very conflicting. One more on that. The Eight of Pentacles. So, looking at this root, this is like absolute clarity. And it's an affirmative answer. So we've had to face the truth. We've had to do something about it. No choice. The Sun is here to say, again, we'll go from dark to light, and, you know, seeing the moon in that sense is kind of the same connotation, really. Seeing what's hidden under the surface. And again, with the Sun, it's all coming out. But here, it's like the wounded soldier. I'm wondering if this is who you're dealing with. I want to say this feels more like playing a victim. That's how this looks. Either you or someone you're dealing with is playing a victim. Maybe this has been put forward, and either you or them have been like, I'm battered and bruised. And then I see like a work mode thing going on with the Eight of Pentacles. Let me keep going with that, Virgo, because this looks so fucked up. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got the moon again. It's almost like what comes to light gets shoved back in the dark. Because here, it's sort of on show again. But here, it's like, no, shove it back in the dark. Why? Let me check out this recent past. That's the root of this problem. That's why we're turning it down. Maybe someone who you thought you knew isn't the type of person that you thought you knew. It's almost like something gets brought to light, quite rightly, so it should. We need to face this truth. But again, on the flip side, it's been shoved back in the dark. And this looks like a really nice offer as well, but it's just been, no. No, not doing it. Because normally I'd see the Eight of Pentacles in a positive way, but next to that Nine of Wands, this is like playing a victim. And I do feel like a selfish kind of element with that as well, Virgo. And this is like giving up, letting go, giving up. This is like, okay, I had two options. And it's like that globe there looks a bit like the Sun. So I'll give clarity. That's how that looks, Virgo. But here, the root is that the clarity gets put back in the dark. Someone don't want to deal with it. So here we give up. We let it go. Release and let go. Despite the fact that something very traditional could have been on the table here, it looks like a backtrack to me. Something's backtracked. Let me check out this recent past. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like very deserving offer. What's on crowning on your mind? The Nine of Pentacles. We're not doing this, you guys. No, not doing it. It's too much of a heavy load. It's too much of a heavy load. Rather stick this, yeah, too much of a desire. This is what's crowning you, Virgo. This is what's on your mind. No, this is too destructive. Too much of a heavy load. I'm happy. It's like you're saying you're happy on your own. You don't want to entertain this. Too much. Let's clarify the Magician. What's this manifestation coming towards Virgo? What's this manifestation coming towards Virgo? Show me the Magician. So the Ace of Wands. Seems like, again, I've got two aces here. This is like new beginnings, starting afresh. But the World's in the reverse, so something's yet to complete before you can manifest. What does Virgo need to manifest in the near future? The Lovers. Something very divinely guided, you guys. Very divinely guided. Something needs to hit a completion stage. If I'm perfectly honest, I think as much as you guys try and give this up, it's going to be too difficult to do that. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor in the reverse. You've got no control over this situation at all, despite how destructive or abusive it may seem. I kind of want to say, you guys have got no control. Somebody else is pulling the strings here, okay? You guys, no control over this whatsoever, Virgo. I kind of want to say, despite setbacks, what will be, will be. That's how that looks. So, let's do Romance Angels. Sorry if that sounded a little bit sort of wishy-washy here, there and everywhere. In fact, no, let me do your daily spirit message first on that situation. So, what you got to tell Virgo. What you got to tell Virgo for the end of December. What you got to tell Virgo. Seek. Seek. Power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We're all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. I feel like this is saying, seek out the truth and stick to it. Because obviously we saw kind of like a backtrack of truth going on there for a moment. Like it gets pushed out, maybe forced out in a way because you've got no control over the situation. You try and deal with it, but then it gets shoved back into the dark, you know, as if somebody, you or somebody else doesn't want to deal with it. And I kind of want to say, if you're seeking out the truth, it is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter how much you try and give up, no matter what happens that makes you want to, this just looks too divine to me. Let me throw some Romance Angels. So, messages for Virgo, end of December. What you got for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, Virgo. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And more for Virgo. Codependency. Maybe you've got a friend who's codependent. And maybe, you know, this is the truth that some of you have realised, that somebody is just too codependent, too out of control. You didn't want to acknowledge that side to them, but maybe you've got no choice now. Maybe that could be linked to giving up and manifesting a better situation elsewhere. That could totally be the case. Let's clarify that and find out. So, what's this very soon card about for Virgo? The Empress in the reverse. Oh, someone's not happy. Someone is not happy. Someone's like, no, I ain't dealing with this shit anymore. They've got the strength to turn their back on this situation. That's exactly what's going on. So, very soon, if you want to turn your back on this, you turn your back. But I do feel like Spirit might be asking for you to be strong enough to actually wait it out, to let this pan out the way it's supposed to. Again, divine energy sort of linking into this. So, Two of Pentacles here. Maybe you or them have got too much on your plate and it's causing a bit of friction. Yeah, look, someone's been caught out here, Virgo. Let me clarify. What's this Seven of Swords for Virgo? Who's been caught out and why? Okay, I've got Justice in the Page of Cups. This to me looks like bailing when it's getting interesting. Bailing when it's getting interesting, but it's karmic sort of thing here. Could be bailing on a friend. Could be bailing on a lover. Whichever way it goes, it starts to get interesting. I want to say, because I have to run at this in tandem. Okay, we've got overwhelming, someone bailing, but then confidence to come forth, and it's the right thing to do. So this could run in tandem here, Virgo. Let me check out this codependency card. Maybe even if, I mean, this could be a friend who's a lover, who knows. But even if that's the case, we've got this codependency card, so there's definitely something to watch out for here. I've got the King of Pentacles, so this is either your energy or you're dealing with somebody else. The Four of Pentacles. This feels like a secondary energy to me, because you guys normally come out as the Queen. The King's usually Taurus. This King's making it known, you guys. They're not moving on. They're clinging on. They're codependent. This doesn't necessarily mean in a bad way, because these cards don't look overly complicated except for the Seven of Swords, but I wouldn't link these two together anyway. But this could be sort of to say, Virgo, you know, you might be the one that bails. But if it's karmic and they're not letting go, I feel like this is more about they can't get enough of you. That's how this looks to me. Could be on the flip side as well, you can't get enough of them. They may try and bail, but no, we're still going after it. You've got some difficult decisions to make, but I think the message really here is you may want to turn your back right now, but if you have the strength to sort of just hang in there, I want to say. But whatever you decide, I feel like it's final, Virgo. I don't feel like there's going back. Whatever you decide to do, I feel like it's final. So, let's move on and check out Taurus. If anyone would like a personal reading, feel free to email me. Right, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. 5 card spread, energies for Taurus for the end of December. 23rd till the 31st of December. So we're looking at the Christmas period and running into the new year. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, feels about right. Oh. Central issue for Taurus. Central issue for Taurus. The Two of Swords, ignorance. Ignorance to the truth. Can't decide what to do because ignorant to the truth. That's what that looks like to me. The root of this. The root of this for Taurus. The Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Ignorant to the truth, would rather stay in your comfort zone, even though it's heavy, even though it's uncomfortable. You're in your own little bubble at the moment, nothing's getting through. The recent past for Taurus, the Six of Swords, it looks like somebody's bailed with the look of it. Too dramatic. Not dealing with it anymore. That's how that looks. What's crowning Taurus? What's crowning Taurus? What's crowning Taurus? Okay, got a few here. Oh wow, Taurus. 2 aces and a 4 of wands. This is on your mind. You didn't want it. You didn't want it to end up like this, did you? That's what's on your mind. New love, new, you know, thinking about new love, thinking about new offers, new beginnings. Possible move here with the 4 of wands. Move towards someone. Don't get me wrong, obviously I'm going to put more clarification on this in a moment, but let's see what's coming towards Taurus. If that wants to come back out again, it will. Show me what's coming towards Taurus for the end of December. The Five of Swords. This is like false victory. False victory. You know, this looks like someone grovelling and someone just standing over saying, yeah, I've got the upper hand here, but you really haven't. You really haven't. This is not a victory at all, this is false victory. And I kind of want to say it's down to ignorance. Because what's on your mind and what's the reality of what's going on are two completely conflicting things, Taurus. Let's clarify. So, why do we have this ignorance to the truth is the central issue? What's this Two of Swords about, Taurus? Two here, the Hangman and the Four of Swords. So yeah, again, you guys aren't budging. No. And the Hangman, static, hanging around, not willing to face the truth, not willing to see reality for what it really is. Maybe, because sometimes with the Hangman in the Rider-Waite, he's got a light around his head, so I do sometimes sort of see the message of afraid to speak what's on your mind for fear of persecution. Afraid to, and this is what's on your mind, this is what you're afraid to discuss. And I kind of want to say it's down to your own arrogance. I'm just wondering if it's a little too late. Let me see the root. What's the root of this for Taurus? This is Ten of Wands about Taurus. So I've got the Sun in the reverse. Lack of clarity. Carrying burdens that you don't really need to be carrying, and these ones would obviously represent what's on your mind and what's your central issue. Not being rude, I want to say not being able to drop the truth. Not wanting to see the truth for what it really is. Not wanting to see reality for what it really is. I kind of want to say, hey, you know what you want. You're just not acknowledging it. So, let me just put one more on that root. One more on the root for Taurus. What was that fell out? Running away. Coward card. And vice versa. This is. Here it's sort of like, you know, well, I want to say it's similar to the Rider-Waite connotation, but here it's sort of like running away but taking a look at behind of what you're running away from. Looking behind to see what you're running away from. I kind of want to say maybe this is that point where you want to go but you look behind just to make sure it's the right thing. And I kind of want to say with these two being here, no, it's not the right thing. Whatever it is, you think it's almost like, no, that's staying locked up. These four swords here would represent that, because swords are all about communication and what goes on in your head and what you need to deal with at the end of December. Maybe this is someone else you're dealing with, because this is your central issue, so I'm assuming this is your energy. And the root of this ignorance could be because somebody else bailed. That could totally be the case. You weren't willing to lay down your burdens and sort this out, so there's no clarity, we can't move forward, so yeah, yeah, that's done, that's done. Let me check out its recent past. What's this Six of Swords about for Taurus? Show me what's Six of Swords. So yeah, Magician in the reverse. Not being able to manifest anything, not wanting to manifest anything. I want to say this is more about not stepping out of your comfort zone. So I've got the Star and the Two of Wands. You know what? There was hope in this situation, you guys. There was hope. There was something to be hopeful for. And again, because of arrogant, ignorant attitudes here, it looks like it's fell to the wayside. But to see the star on the upright, that does still indicate there's a bit of hope left. So we'll see moving forward. So what's this extra on this crown in position for Taurus? It's got the Page of Pentacles, and this is sort of like, being very fragile, maybe acting childish. Wanting to make this offer, because we've got this pentacle here and he's holding that pentacle, wanting to make this offer but turning your back on it because you're keeping it hidden. You're not prepared to do anything about it. So guess what, nothing's going to get done about it. Let me see more on what's coming towards you. What's this Five of Swords about for Taurus? So we've got the King of Wands. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Swords. And the Chariot in the reverse. You guys ain't moving on until you sort this out. I've got an element here of the time is right when you make it right. But I also see self-sabotage going on because of a refusal to keep moving forward. And here it's sort of like, yeah, I see this king as you, to be fair, especially if you've got fire in your chart, Taurus. Whether you're man or woman, it doesn't matter. I try not to pay too much attention to the genders, but this is sort of very much a false victory. I'm sat here in my comfort zone, I don't have to do anything about this, but at the same time, not only are, I want to say, others around you hurt or not happy about this, but you're only shooting your son in the foot here as well. This just does not look like healthy energy to me. I just kind of want to say, not only have you closed down completely, I kind of want to say this works both ways. Feels like mirroring each other a little bit here. If one closes down, the other closes down. If one opens up, the other opens up. And that's kind of what's going on. And what's actually crowning, what's on your mind, is this whole fresh new beginning that you're after. And there's hope attached to this, Taurus. But I kind of want to say, until we turn this Two of Swords around and actually face what you're hiding, this ain't resolving. This ain't resolving. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. You're going to regret it. It's as simple as that. Ouch. Let's check out a daily spirit message for you guys. I mean, it's for that period. It's not so much, you know, it's just a spirit message for that period. So what spirit wants to say to Taurus for this time period? Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Do you know what I think this is trying to say to you, Taurus? Is whatever it is that's stopping you from acknowledging that Two of Swords reality there, whatever it is that's keeping you blindfolded, maybe you need to meditate on it and breathe and really sort of hone in and focus on your soul, your spiritual being, your heart as well. Let me go to the romance angels for Taurus. What do you want to say to Taurus for the end of December 2018? What do you want to say to Taurus? That's sort of sticking out a bit there. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What do you want to say to Taurus? Okay, a few sort of wanted to come out there. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy. Oh, God, Taurus, you got 5. I can't put them back. Forgiving and learning. Wedding. And release your ex. You got the release your ex in your mid-monthlies as well, Taurus. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to 3. But what I think these two are talking about here is, I mean, there's clearly someone here in the picture. If this is an actual ex that we're looking at here, it's saying the time has come to clear your energy. But if you do have an ex or you're in a long-term commitment with them, when I say long-term, I mean like 2 years plus. Or Maybe if you're wanting to meet somebody else, you know, to start something more long term. Again, we're always going to be pulled back to the times come to clear your energy. You cannot move forward until you clear your energy. And that involves facing the Two of Swords moon. Facing reality for what it really is. So, I'll put them back and I'll clarify these. Right. Okay. Let's go back to front. Let's check out Forgiving and Learning. I like to keep you guys waiting and guessing. So, Forgiving and Learning. What's this about Taurus? This is Forgiving and Learning about Taurus. So the Eight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles again. One more on that. The Four of Wands. If you want to move on with someone here, okay, you are going to have to forgive and learn the past, and that includes anybody who's messed you about in the past, because obviously we've got this could be the one, this flirtatious energy here. These two are definitely connected. Very much in her head, there's slow progress, moving towards a goal for stability and all that jazz. But in order to get to this stage, Taurus, some of you have got to release and heal your past, and that includes trust issues, okay? That includes forgiving someone in your past that may have hurt you. That may be forgiving someone for being a little bit trapped in their own head, or you need to forgive yourself. Or maybe you're the one asking for forgiveness. Who knows? Let's take a look at this flirt card. It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. In other words, if things are going a bit drab here, okay, lighten the fuck up. And extend to others, or to whoever you need to extend it to. What's this flirt card about? So yeah, I've got the King of Wands in the reverse. This is like verbally abusive stuff. I've got the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. One more on that. It's too many there. What was that? The King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. I've got to take it, sorry. Right. Someone's been verbally abusive. Maybe there has been stresses with work and finances leading to verbal abuse. And I say well, it could be physical abuse as well, but I don't really... To see the Star there with the King of Cups, this is more sort of... Yeah, this isn't physical, this is verbal. Maybe even mental abuse, I don't know. And then I've not really got any swords other than this Eight of Swords here to say otherwise, but this to me just feels like stress, bringing out the worst in someone. Someone's stressed, someone's maybe overworked. Harsh words are said, but harsh words have clearly upset someone here. So the King of Cups in the reverse, yeah, this is like, in the vice versa tarot, this is like being comfortable with emotions and feelings. This is like locking it down. And I have to say it like that, because don't get me wrong, the King of Cups can be a bit manipulative in the reverse, but the Star's here as well, so I can't really link the two. I can't link it to be that harsh, if you know what I mean. It's the same with the King of Wands, because I've got the Star here. I have to link it that way. This really isn't about anything physical, anything manipulative. This is like, you take it down to the next level, the next tier, you know what I mean? So this is just more about emotionally shutting off. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign or a fire sign who is just completely shut off. But the Star here is kind of like... to me, you could be missing someone. Trying to balance your shit out. Missing... It's the wish card, wishing someone was there. Right. In which case, take the advice on the flirt card, extend your light-hearted energy, Taurus. If it's the other way around and they're missing you, again, they could be extending light-hearted energy to you, and then we're being maybe met with verbal abuse here, which doesn't bode well with someone. Let's check out, this could be the one. Page of Cups in the reverse. The Tower. Some of you are dealing with Scorpios, because obviously I've got the King of Cups there. The Tower was ruled by Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with Aquarius. Some are fire signs. The Four of Swords. And the Emperor. This is about doing the right thing and taking control of a situation that's slipped. That's how this looks. Maybe the Tower is about maybe either this person not having confidence in you with the Page, or you not having confidence in this person. But this is like, whoa, 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 take the mask off this situation. What you learn is going to help you move forward. And it's about taking control of a situation that's been lost or not spoken about. It's like completely shutting down. And like I said before, I kind of feel like this runs both ways. Maybe you've both shut down. Maybe that's the reason why someone's been verbally abusive and someone can't handle that. Whichever way this goes, Taurus, I feel like forgiving and learning is your overall advice. As you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moments, and it's up to you whether or not you want to accept that. So yeah, I'll leave that there then, Taurus, and I wish you guys the best. If anyone does want a personal reading, feel free to email me. Otherwise, I will catch you guys for your January monthlies. Take care, bye for now.